This is the Brownstone Center News Update for Monday, April 14th, 2025. Let's go ahead and get started. A Minecraft movie is now the highest grossing film of the year and on track to be the first 2025 movie release to cross the $1 billion mark. The Warner Brothers video game adaptation has already earned $281 million domestically and $550 million globally. Before its release, box office profits were down 11% year over year per ComScore. Now they're up 0.5%. The reversal is actually a relief for movie operators after a bruising start to the year. Tariff exemptions issued Friday on electronic goods, including smartphones, tablets, and laptops, are temporary and more levies are in the works. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said Saturday in an interview the administration plans to unveil an industry specific tariff model targeting semiconductors, he added. President Trump also reiterated in several social media posts that the quote, whole electronic supply chain would be examined. Tech stocks, which have taken a hit recently, were up in pre market trading Monday. Apple is developing new headphones, Vision Pro headsets to be exact, a lighter, cheaper model and version that plugs into a Mac per Bloomberg, citing anonymous sources, of course. This update comes amid the dissolution of the Vision Products Group and increased competition from Meta. The tethered version will reduce latency in enterprise applications, making tasks like loading images during surgeries faster. No release date has been set, though. The headsets align with Apple's goal of creating industry-leading AR glasses that can be worn all day. A blockbuster antitrust trial that could rewrite the rules around corporate acquisitions is slated to begin today, with Meta facing off against the Federal Trade Commission. Now, the FTC argues that the Facebook owner's $1 billion purchase of Instagram on 2012 and $19 billion acquisition of WhatsApp in 2014 harmed competition and that U.S. consumers lack major alternatives for personal social networking. If the suit is successful, Meta could be forced to sell the apps. A growing number of companies are adding tariff surcharges to customer bills, citing rising costs of the Trump administration's trade policy. That's according to the Wall Street Journal. From showerheads to toys, businesses are tacking on extra fees, sometimes as high as 40%, to help offset the steep tariffs on Chinese imports. While these charges don't cover the full impact, some business owners say it's about being transparent. Harvard faculty are suing the Trump administration to block its review of nearly $9 billion in federal funding following an investigation into alleged anti Semitism on U.S. college campuses. The lawsuit, filed by Harvard's chapter of the American Association of University Professors with a temporary restraining order, claims the administration's actions are unlawful and undermine academic freedom and free speech. Funding for other universities, including Columbia and Princeton, have also been targeted following last year's Israel Palestine on campus protests. China has stopped importing American beef. Australia is going to be filling that gap. The United States' $2.5 billion beef trade to China has come to a halt. After years of exemptions, toys made in China are facing steep tariffs, up to 145% under the Trump administration's new trade rules, according to CNN. With nearly 80% of U.S. toys imported from China, prices are expected to rise sharply. Toy makers say shifting production to the U.S. isn't easy or cheap, especially for small toy makers. There's no short term alternative, according to a toy industry executive. Shares of both Mattel and Hasbro closed sharply lower on Friday. For more news and information that you can use, head over to brownstoneworldwide.com, Cityscape Radio, and Brownstone Living magazine for the April edition. Don't forget also daily deals and coupons today for your Easter and Mother's Day gifts at brownstoneworldwide.com. We'll see you around.